The pharmaceutical industry is all about massive money, scientific breakthroughs, and sometimes scandals. Have you ever wondered why a simple painkiller costs next to nothing, but drugs for rare diseases can cost millions? Or why pharmaceutical companies invest billions in research but are so reluctant to lower their drug prices? Today, we'll uncover the truth behind how pharmaceutical companies make their money. Trust me, you'll be surprised to learn how complex and cunning this business can be. The pharmaceutical industry, as we know it today, began taking shape in the early 20th century. One pivotal moment was Alexander Fleming's discovery of antibiotics in 1928. It revolutionized medicine and paved the way for countless other drugs. Since then, pharmaceuticals have become not just a branch of science but one of the most profitable industries. Today, giants like Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson and Novartis make tens of billions of dollars annually. But where exactly does this money come from? Developing and selling new drugs. Creating a new drug is a long and expensive process. From the moment scientists discovered a potential compound to the time it hits pharmacy shelves, it can take 10 to 15 years. The cost of developing a single drug can reach 1–2 billion. Why so much? Clinical trials and the most expensive part. Pharmaceutical companies must test the drug on thousands of patients to ensure it's safe and effective. But once a drug hits the market, it can generate billions. For example, Humira, a drug for arthritis, brings about over 20 billion in revenue every year. Patents and monopoly patents are another major source of revenue. When a company develops a drug, it gets exclusive rights to produce it for 20 years. This means no one else can sell the same drug with the same formula. This monopoly allows companies to sell almost any price. For instance, some cancer treatment can cost tens of thousands of dollars per course. But what happens when a patent expires? That's when generics come into play. Generics are copies of original drugs produced by other companies after the patent expires. They're cheaper because generic manufacturers don't need to spend to research and development. However, pharmaceutical giants often try to delay the arrival of generics. They use lawsuits, additional patents, and even mergers with competitors to keep their monopoly as long as possible. Vaccines, profits or responsibility? Vaccines are another important revenue stream. The COVID-19 pandemic showed just how profitable they can be. Vaccines from Pfizer and Moderna brought these companies billions of dollars in their first year of sales. But there's another side to the story. Vaccines for rare diseases are often unprofitable because demand is so low. Chronic disease, a gold mine. Pharmaceutical companies love chronic disease. Why? Because patients need treatment not just for a few weeks, but often for their entire lives. Drugs for diabetes, hypertension, and asthma provide steady, high income. Here's an interesting fact. In 2028, the market for diabetes medications reached 50 billion. Marketing and influence on doctors. One of the gray areas of the pharmaceutical business is drug promotion. Companies spend billions on marketing to convince doctors to prescribe their products. Sometimes this crosses ethical boundaries. Take Big Pharma, for example. The company so aggressively promotes opioid painkillers, leading to an opioid addiction epidemic in the United States. Price gouging scandals. Martin Shkreli is a name synonymous with greed in the pharmaceutical world. His company infamously raised the price of Daraprim, a life-saving drug, from $13 to $750 per pill. This case highlights the broader issue of exorbitant drug prices. Lawsuits and controversies. Pharmaceutical companies are often embroiled in lawsuits. These range from hidden side effects to selling harmful drugs and price-fixing schemes. Pharmaceutical companies play a critical role in our world. They create drugs that save millions of lives, but their relentless pursuit of profit raises serious ethical questions. What do you think? How can we strike a balance between business interests and public health? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to catch our next episode. See you soon.